Anyway, so let's get on with the business plan. Okay, so with Immeri, let me go back. All right, awesome. So the Immeri business plan is unique. So if you are a guest here, sure what we're going to share will blow your mind. Okay, you notice it's very flexible and it's super rewarding. And for those of you who have done any form of network marketing before, you will notice that this is also very unique. Okay, so all right, now, so this is the summary of the business plan. Okay, so number one, Immeri is a distributorship business. Okay, now it has highly effective advanced premium quality product. Okay, so we've seen them already, or we've talked about them. Okay, so for you to actually experience it, you need to use it. And for those of us who have used it, we know. Okay, I've already shared some testimonies with you. It also has free nationwide delivery of products, and that's done by FedEx. So this is a very solid company. Okay, so they already have a contract with FedEx to do free delivery for all distributors across the nation. Okay, so when somebody orders a product or you sign up, if you're in Kumasi, Takoradi, wherever, and the good news is that even if you're in Nigeria, I'm sure the company is trying to set up the same structure over there. So you'll have some updates coming up on that also. But in Ghana currently, this service is available. Okay, so we don't need to have an office in Kumasi or office in Takoradi before you can join. You join from here, we deliver your products, and then you can be in business anytime. Now, it has also a lucrative pay plan with real-time payment. Okay, so this is not daily payment or monthly payments or weekly payment. This is real-time. So and when you are earning your money, it's being paid to you directly, and you can actually withdraw it directly into your bank account. And that actually makes it makes life actually very easy. Okay, so that's part of the flexibility that we have with Immeri. You can also earn bonuses from possibly anyone, whether or not the person is in your team. Okay, so again, this goes for those who have some experience with network marketing. Basically, we know that most network marketing, if you can enjoy any benefits from somebody who is not in your team, basically it could be a spillover from your upline. Okay, but here we are talking about possibly even earning from cross lines, uplines, sidelines, yes, anyone possibly across the globe. Okay, and that is possible with Immeri, and you'll see that very soon. Okay, and again, another exciting news: we have no monthly maintenances with our opportunity. Okay, so for those of you who understand this, this is great news. Right, so this is something that Immeri has a very smart system, and they've solved this problem very nicely. And so basically, you can continue to make your money. You don't need auto shifts to qualify for earnings or anything like that. Basically, do the work and get paid, and that's how Immeri actually works. And plus, you have an online back office to help you track everything. I mean, team growth, transactions, withdrawals, everything. You get to see everything. In some companies, basically, the company controls even your earnings and withdrawals, and so you don't even know how it's calculated. But in this company, you see everything. Okay, when something is deducted, you can see it. When something is paid, you can see it. Okay, and you can actually have a record of every transaction you've made in the system. All right, now how do you become part of the business? Now here there are several packages you can join with. Okay, so we have the minimum package you can join with Immeri. Like I told you, this is a distributorship business, and so mostly when you're talking about distributorship, you're talking about wholesale. Okay, now Immeri introduced an agency package just to allow more people to have access to the business opportunity and to be able to build and grow their own organizations from something, from starting small. And so they introduced the agency package, and that one is $805. So with $805, you can actually be a full member of Immeri. Okay, now when you do that, the company is going to give you basically $805 worth of product at the wholesale price, and of course we also have recommended retail price that you can sell the product at, and you have one account in the system, and then anytime you come back to repurchase any quantity of products from the company, whether you are buying one pack of products or you are buying a truckload, the company is going to give you 30% discount on your reorders or your repurchases. Okay, so that is a lifetime. As long as you remain in the business, this opportunity is available for you. So here, you are actually going to make even more profit if you are able to retail your product. That's going to give you more profit. All right. Now, when it comes to the wholesale packages, there are 4 of them. So we have wholesale tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4. Now, what you notice is that when it comes to the wholesale, you have what we call rebates, okay? And the rebate increases as you go higher. So you have 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, okay? And then basically the lifetime discount is also 50% for all of it. What it means is that if you're on the wholesale package, when you are doing a reorder in the system or from Immeri, you're basically going to get your products at half price of the wholesale price. So the wholesale price is going to be half for you for any quantity of products you are buying. So that's powerful, okay? And that actually allows you to enjoy a lot of profit on retail. So those of you who can sell, as you can see, this is a big opportunity for you, okay? So with wholesale tier 1 is $2,013. So that's about 10,000 Ghana cedis. So the agency is about 4,000 Ghana cedis. Where this one is about 10,000 Ghana cedis. But when you do that, because of the rebate, you are going to get products worth $2,576. So you pay $2,013, but you're getting $2,576. Now, with the wholesale tier 2, you pay $4,025, but you're going to get products worth $5,796 because you're getting rebates. Rebate means that they're giving you more products. Okay. Wholesale tier 3, you're paying $6,038, but you're getting products worth $10,063. So almost $4,000 worth of product free is given to you. And then wholesale tier 4 is $8,050, but you're getting $16,100 worth of products, which is a double of what you paid for. Okay, so what it means is that even if you sell your products at the wholesale price, you're still making 100%. And basically, that's what you actually enjoy when you also come to make repurchases. 50% discount going forward for a lifetime. So this is a very powerful system. And this is one of the uniqueness of Immeri, because most companies, you know, when there's what we call so many distributors already pop up, what happens is that people are forced, because of competition or tight competition, people are forced to reduce the price of the products to the wholesale price. Okay, and so it gets to a point where people are not even making any returns or any profit on their retail, because everybody they talk to is the person's already aware, and the person can also easily get a product from somebody else at the wholesale price. So here with Immeri, even when you sell at the wholesale price, you can actually still make a lot of profit, and this is the power of Immeri that makes it so unique. And plus, you know, the entry point also makes it, although some people may think that it's a negative, I see it as a positive, and this is why. Okay, because Immeri is offering us such a high opportunity to make such good income even from retail. It should be possible for us to control our needs and control our market. And if it was too low, then it means that everybody can just join, and some people will just join or not even do anything. Okay, and those are the people who are going to even spoil our market. Go and just reduce the price really costly, and now you can't even make profit. Okay, so here with this entry point, it means that people who are really into for business, who are ready to change their lives, people who are ready to take the next step, they are the ones who commit. And when they commit, such people are likely to control their niches and actually make the bigger margins of the money every time. And this is going to be exciting. All right, so this is the power. So instead of seeing this as negative, actually this is a seriously positive punchline for those of you who want to take the business forward. Now, in this business, like I said, if you want to retail, there's a lot of profit. Actually, when you join us, we have training that we do, and actually we actually have a training coming up next week, I think on Monday, where we're going to delve into certain key issues, okay? And when we come to the retail side, we can show you how actually powerful the retail side can be. But when you decide to do retail alone, basically what you're getting is profit, okay? But when you decide to build your team, which is on the network marketing side, introducing other people who are interested in building a business, then there are other amazing payouts also for you. And that is where also you can rank advanced. So in this company, there are several ranks, okay, that starts from associate. So everybody who signs up is an associate, and you become elite associate, then you progress to become executive, elite executive, become a manager, elite manager, director, 1-star director, 2-star director, 3-star director, then you become an ambassador. Okay, so the ambassador range is Sapphire ambassador, Emerald ambassador, and Diamond ambassador. So the Diamond ambassador is the highest rank in the Immeri business, right? Now, with that, when you decide to build a team also, all these exciting bonuses and incentives are available also for you. Okay, so you get to enjoy sponsor bonus, team bonus, elite bonus, promotion bonus, leadership bonus, director development bonus, same rank bonus, repeat sales bonus, travel incentive, car reward, and house. And I would just spin through that so that we understand. Okay, now when it comes to sponsor bonus, it's very, very easy. Okay, anytime you introduce somebody who decides to do the business, the company will pay you when the person signs up to the business. Okay, so it's an immediate payout. It's actually also real-time payment. So this is how it works. Okay, so when you have somebody who decides to sign up, let's say on agency, okay, which is the lowest package, basically the company or the system will pay you 5% of what the person signed up with, real time. Okay, now when the person also goes to introduce the business to other people, other contacts that she has, okay, and basically they all sign up, every time each of them sign up, this person will get what she deserves, but again the company is going to pay you 5% on each of the people she has also brought into the system. And this is what we call the sponsor bonus. Okay, now supposing that now you also introduce another person who signs up on the wholesale package, regardless of what it is, whether it's wholesale tier 1 or tier 4. Okay, basically now the dynamics change a bit. You're going to now get 10% instead of 5%. You're going to get 10% on that person's sign up. And then when that person also goes to introduce the business to colleagues or contacts, and they all sign up, okay, you are still going to get again 5% on each of them that sign up. Okay, and then when those people also going to introduce the business to their people, so supposing you brought this lady has brought 5 people, and then those 5 people maybe have also brought 2. Okay, so at this level there are 10 people. You will make 5% of each of those 10 people. That's a lot of money, right? So even just here, you can actually make your initial capital back. Okay, so this is just one of them. Then we come to the team bonus, and this is where Immeri has a unique pay plan, which we are so excited about, because this allows you to earn from practically just everybody. Okay, not just the people that you have brought into the system, but just practically everybody possibly. Okay, now here it looks like a board or a table. Okay, so on this table, as you can see, it has 15 spots. Okay, 15 spots on the board. Now the upper part is made up of 7 spots, and the lower part has 8 spots. Okay, so this has been filled as people are being signed up. Okay, but what you notice is that the upper part is always filled, because the upper part is reserved for existing members in the business. So the first 7 spots are always filled, and those 7 spots have, or those 7 people at the top have the responsibility to fill the rest of the 8. Okay, and that is actually how this works. So here, if you join new, okay, the lower part is for you. So the lower part is reserved for new members. And then every board has a leader. The leader of the board is called an elite. And the elite is the one who gets promoted to the next rank once the board is completed. Okay, so once the board is completed, we call it a cycle. And so when a cycle happens, 2 things happen. Number 1, the elite on the board gets promoted. And number 2, what happens is that the board splits into 2, because once it's full and new people are coming, there will be nowhere to place them. And so basically what will happen is that we have to create new spots for those people to also join. Okay, and this is how it happens. So there were 15 people here. Now 1 was promoted, so there's left with 14 people. Now when you split 14 into 2, you get 7, right? And that is what becomes the existing members on the top of each board. And actually the existing members who make money on each board. Okay, now the elite position is important because the elite is the one who gets promoted. And since the board is splitting into 2, and like I said, everybody must have a leader, it creates an opportunity for 2 people to get to this position where they can be promoted. And here, the people who are chosen, they are chosen on 2 criteria. Number 1 is the people who have the highest qualification, which means the number of people you have brought into the organization. So if you are one of the 2 people on this board who have brought more people than the rest, then you are likely to be the one who becomes elite, one of the people who becomes elite on the next board. Okay, and so here, as we can see, so the numbers in black are supposed to be the real people, the real human beings, the real distributors. Okay, and the numbers in white or blue are those the qualifications, the number of people the black people have brought. Okay, so if you look at it, number 2 has 4, number 3 has 1, number 5 has 2, number 7 has 1, number 9 has 3, and number 11 has 2. Okay, so who should we choose to become elite on the 2 boards here? And this is where we use the rules here. So the 2 members with the highest sponsor in this group, okay, will become elite, and that is how it works. So here we have, first of all, we have number 2 because he has 4, and number 9 actually because he has 3. Okay, and that is right, because even at our workplaces, the best performers actually are the ones who get promoted. And so it's only fair that those who work hard. And as you can see, number 9 joined as a new member, but he's been able to overtake all these people who came earlier. Okay, and that's how it works. So it doesn't matter when you came in. This is not a first come first serve. This is whosoever wants it. Okay, if you can work harder, you can bypass even the one who brought you into the organization. That is a very sweet thing. Okay, now there's a second rule. Okay, so in case, because there's a possibility that there could be a tie. So assuming that number 9 has 3 and number 5 also has 3. In this case, there's a tie, and when there's a tie, a second rule applies, which says that if the results are the same, then seniority will be the determining factor. Okay, so here, if they were the same, then number 5 would have been the elite on this board, and the rest of the people will be distributed according to the number of people they are personally enrolled and the time they also got into the organization. And this is how you arrive at the existing members. Okay, but this is the better part even of the Immeri plan. Okay, now under normal circumstances, being that these people are on new boards, okay, with new spaces to be filled, under normal circumstances they will be required to have started all over again. But Immeri actually says that anybody with a previous qualification should still carry that qualification onto this new board. And you might not appreciate it why it is so important now, but when I talk about the next thing, you see it. Okay, so here it means that Number 4 or number 2 has 4, still carry it, but they are the elite, so their payment is constant, okay? Because your qualification determines how much you earn on each board, okay? So if you are allowed to actually carry it also to the next board, that means that it makes it even more flexible for you, and that's the flexibility that Immeri offers us. Personally, I'm so in love with Immeri about, okay? So here, because we are talking about team bonus, actually, if you don't have anybody joining you in the organization, you basically will not be making team bonus. Okay, other companies require you to have at least 2 people. Some companies require you to have 3 or 4 before you earn team bonus. Here at Immeri, once you bring in your first person, you are qualified to make team bonus. Okay, now if you are brought in one person, which we call sponsor one associate, okay, Immeri is going to pay you $5 each time somebody joins the board, whether you brought the person or not. So whenever a new member joins the board, Immeri is going to pay you, and because there are 8 spots, by the time this board is full, if you have brought one person, you're going to make $80, and that's $40, right? 5 times 40, that's 5 times 8, that's $40. Okay, now if you have brought 2 or more people into the organization, then this time Immeri says that they should pay you $10 each time somebody drops here, whether you brought the person or not. Okay, and this is where it gets sweet, because if Immeri is now saying that you are here, supposing you were number 5, you have brought 2 people, okay, and as these people fell on the board, you got $80 because you got $10 here, $10 here, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10. That's $80 altogether. And now you came here, you have not become a lead, but you are here. Immeri says you should still carry the 2 qualifications. What does that really mean? What it means is that when somebody joins this board, even if you were not the one who brought this person, you're still going to get paid, and you're going to pay $10, okay? And if this whole board gets full, without you bringing any new people again, you're still going to be paid those $10 up to the 8th person, which makes $80. And this is the power of Immeri. And Immeri says that if you continue to remain here without being promoted to a lead, you can continue to enjoy that $40 or $80 up to 20 cycles before the system should stop paying you. So this is really, really sweet. Okay. Now suppose you just brought one person and you were never promoted to become a lead, because all the time some people were signing up 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 people ahead of you, and so you never became a lead. Basically what it means is that you can enjoy up to $800, and if you have brought 2 people minimum and the people were being promoted ahead of you, then you can also continue to enjoy the $80 up to 20 cycles. That can make you a total of $1,600. Now this is powerful, because sometimes things happen, okay? Sometimes somebody may get sick, okay? Life gets in the way, and probably you are not able to grow your business that fast, and you have to take a break or something. Immeri can continue to pay you if you set up yourself right. Immeri can continue to pay you throughout that period, and that's the sweet thing, okay? Now, what if you become an elite, which means you become a leader of the board? Here, you're going to have an instant bonus, which we call the elite bonus, of $161 for just becoming a lead. Now, that is just for becoming a lead. So that one, you didn't work for it. That one, nobody worked for it, just because you were chosen as a lead, and that is real-time payment also. Now, when people begin to fall on the board, okay, and others are earning $5 and $10, you will be making $32 each time somebody drops on the board. Okay, but this will go for the first 7 spots. So here you get 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, because the last person who joins the board now is going to send you off. Remember, when the board is full, the elites get promoted, and so because of that, Immeri reserves a golden handshake, a special bonus for you when this last person joins. And so instead of $32, you are now going to get $97, okay, for this last person. And once this last person also joins, basically you're getting promoted. And again, Immeri has a bonus called the promotion bonus, and because of that, you're going to get an additional $161, which is the promotion bonus for getting promoted to the next rank, which is executive. And so by the time you leave this board, you are making not less than $643. So this is beside what you are getting for sponsor bonus. This is aside what you are getting on your retail profit. Okay, this is just from the system, and this is just the first rank. Okay, and probably at this point you've just brought in 2 people. So this is very powerful. All right, now you are on the next run, and it's the same dynamics. Okay, the same thing. Okay, but here, when we talk about qualification, we are not talking about you sponsoring people, because in this business we don't buy rank. Okay, so you can't just come and say that you have maybe you are coming with tier 4, so you want to be immediately ranked advanced to executive. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to start from associate rank. Okay, so unless you have enough people or enough sign up that can move you through the rank to become executive, you are not qualified as an executive. And so how do you get qualifications? Since qualifications also count in making money on this board. So how you get qualification is that the people that you have personally enrolled into the business, when they get promoted to become executive, that will give you 1 qualification. And when the second person you are brought in also gets to become executive, you get 2 qualifications. And that is how you get a qualification on this board. But even with that, Immeri says that if you are an executive and you don't even have anybody joining you, which means you have no qualification, you should still be paid $16 each time somebody joins as a new member. This is powerful. All right. Now, if you have 1 executive promoted, then the system is going to pay you $32 each time somebody joins as a new member. So that's going to be 32 times 8. And when you have 2 or more people promoted, now it's going to be $48 for each person that joins as a new member. Okay. And if you remain on the board and you never get promoted to become a lead, then you can actually enjoy up to 10 cycles of these cycles, okay, up to 10 times before the system will stop paying you. Alright. Now, what if you are the lead? Now, when you are an executive and you become an elite executive, immediately you enjoy $1,610. It's instant. Alright? That's just for becoming a lead. And then, while people are earning $16, $32, and $48, you will be paid, okay, for the first 7 people, $322. As people drop on the board to the 7th position or to the 14th position, if you like it that way, okay, here. Because the last person, as you know, is going to send you off, and Immeri always reserves that golden handshake for you. And here, for the golden handshake, you're going to make $966, okay, just for that last person joining. And of course, when that last person joins, what is happening to you is that you're getting promoted, and your promotion bonus again is $1,610. This is what makes Immeri so exciting and so rewarding. You see, we have not talked about auto-ship. We have not talked about meeting any sales target or volume target or anything, matching left to right or anything. This is simply board gets full, you get moved, and that's what it is. Okay, and some of us have already enjoyed some of these benefits, and it's exciting. Okay, now when you are promoted to the next one, which is the manager board, same dynamics. Okay, so I don't need to talk over, but just watch these figures. Okay, where you have no manager promoted, it's $161 for the 8 people that join your board. If you have 1 promoted, it's $322 for each person that joins your board. If you have 2 or more promoted, it's now $483. Now, if you become a lead, this is where, life can be transformed. Okay, when you become a lead, you get an immediate bonus called a lead bonus of $16,100. Now, would this change your life? I hope I can get some answers. If this can make a serious difference in your life, can you type in yes? All right, this is powerful. Okay, now beside this, when people start joining this board, you're going to make $3,220 each time somebody joins. I'm not saying each time you bring somebody or each time you promote somebody. No, each time somebody joins. If you are the lead, this is what you're getting. So for the first 13 people, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get 3,220 times 7. Then when the last person joins that board, you get your golden handshake of $9,660. Okay. And of course, when that happens, it means you're getting what? Promoted to the next round. And of course, there's a promotion bonus waiting for you of another $16,100. And that altogether brings it to $64,400. So by the time you actually leave the manager board, you would have made a minimum, okay, minimum, I say minimum, team bonus of this. And this is crazy, okay. Now, Immeri, tell you what, this may be looking like too good to be true, too far-fetched. Some of you may be thinking it's a lot of time, it will take a long time for this to happen. But let me tell you, okay, Immeri currently has been globally around for about 2 years, but it's a very, very solid company. And when they came to Ghana, which is we just started operating in October, okay, the company had been around. They had been doing background work, registering their product with FDA, setting up the office and everything, and all that since I think March or so last year. But they actually opened for formal business in October, and from October to date, okay, we have actually promoted 2 managers in Immeri. So just within a space of 2 or 3 months, we promoted 2 managers. We promoted about 10 elite executives, and there are several executives, several elite associates. Okay, so this is very powerful, and several associates also who are earning. So if in 2 or in fact it happened in 2 months, we produced 2 managers in 2 months. How long will it take for us to start getting elite managers? This is the power of it. Okay, this is the power. All right. So really, it's exciting. Immeri is truly rewarding. Immeri is flexible. Now it doesn't end there. You remember what we talked about the executive board and the manager board? Okay, the way you get qualification is when other people you have brought in also getting promoted. Now, anytime somebody you brought in directly also get promoted, you get what we call leadership bonus. So when you get somebody promoted to executive, you're going to get a leadership bonus of $161. Okay. Now, what if you have 10 people you have personally brought into the business and all of them got promoted? You do the math, right? If you promote a manager, you're getting $1,610. Okay, so if there are 10 of them, you can do the math. And if you have a director promoted, you're getting $16,100. If there are 10 of them, that's a whopping $161,000. Okay, so this is very powerful. So there's benefit in growing your team, benefit in sharing the opportunity with people. So this is not a business you want to become a sole distributor in your area. No, this is a business that rewards you the more when you get other people also to be part of the business. And that's why we are not selfish. And that's why we are sharing this with you. Okay. Now from the director rank, basically you begin to enjoy serious incomes. And here the company actually shares their group sales, not profits, group sales volumes with you. And they pay you, and because the money is so huge, actually they pay you daily. Because if they decide to pay you monthly, you may start having problems with your bank. Okay, So they pay you daily so that you can actually manage yourself, right? So this is the power of what we have. Now we also have the repeat sales bonus, okay, where when you make repeat purchases, the company gives you a percentage of all the repeat purchases that happens with you yourself, your own account. So let's say you are very good with retail, or you have clients who buy from you, and so constantly you come back and you repurchase so that you can get the lifetime discount on your purchases. Okay, what happens is that even on those purchases, the company still pays you another 5%, and they pay you 5% of all the purchases that happens with the people that you have personally brought in, and there are people that they have also brought in, and there are people that they have also brought in to the 10th generation. So this alone actually can also be some very, very exciting income for you, right? And this is the power. Now, Immeri also offers us travel incentives. So basically, when you become an elite manager, you are qualified for your first travel. And already when we launched about 2 weeks ago at Kempinski, our elite manager destination was announced. So in April, we will be going, all elite managers by then will be going to Dubai. So it's an amazing experience. I had the privilege of being there with a company, fully expense paid, just last December before the Christmas, and we had a time of our lives. Okay, now if you become a one-star director, you have another trip. Okay, now with that one, it's also been announced in July we are going to Malaysia. And for those of you care to know, so this is the time you can actually start having your dream board and having dream destinations, because Immeri will take you there. I'm telling you, there's Mauritius on the bill coming up. Okay, Mauritius is a beautiful island with beautiful oceans and a very unique sense of style and touch and everything. And we will be going there this year also. So exciting packages. Once you join us now, you have the opportunity to work towards it. Okay, because from now to March, if you join us now, you can literally become an elite manager by the end of March, which will qualify you for the trip. All right, so you should be excited. This is something that every one of us should be a part of. Okay, now the company also offers us cars. Okay, so when you get to the director rank, you earn your first car. That one the company will buy for you. Okay, so actually the cost there is 16,100, but sometimes the company does a lot of nice things for us. So they promise to buy us brand new cars. Okay, now when you get to the 3-star director rank, you're entitled to another car. Now at this point, the company actually will be paying you so much money. And I'm sure possibly you'll be having your own dream car already, or you'll be having multiple cars if you are somebody who loves cars. And so here, the company gives you an option. It's either you get the car or you take the money. Okay, so that's yours. Okay, it's up to you. Do you want the car or do you want the money? And then finally, when you get to the final rank, okay, which is Diamond Ambassador rank, the company offers you a house. Okay, so there are houses, actually penthouses built in the capital in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, in a beautiful city, okay, close to the airport, and it's fully furnished, everything, okay, very luxurious setting, and you can own one of those houses by just becoming a Diamond Ambassador. Now, if you choose that, the company is going to secure the visa for you. It's a 10-year validity visa, it's renewable, and you can travel with your family to go and live in your own house. Now, if you don't want that, then the company is going to offer you $150,000 US to build your own mansion anywhere you want. Okay, and the power of this is that Immeri allows you to have multiple accounts. So this is beautiful. The company is giving us so much flexibility and opportunity to actually make real income that can really transform our lives with ease and it's just nice. All right, now, so let's recap again. So Immeri again is a distributorship business. We have 3-star products currently. There are actually more products coming up. hopefully this year we'll be launching a new product called the Fair, which is a sanitary pad, a very hygienic and hair healing sanitary pad. Okay, so women, get ready, something exciting is coming. Okay, there are also products coming up for men and all those things, so don't worry. Immeri has got us covered, and they are all premium quality products. Okay, but for now we have 3-star products which we've talked about already: the Vagine, the V-Type, and the Adwell. The Vagine takes care of women's reproductive system, V-Type takes care of our cells, and the Adwell takes care of our digestive system and our metabolic system. Okay, and then basically you also get free nationwide delivery of products by FedEx. Okay, we've seen the lucrative pay plan with real-time payouts. Okay, now tell you what, I have a background in this kind of industry for about 8 years. I've not seen a company that pays this much and that allows you to actually earn this fast. Okay, I wish I could show you my income, but unfortunately that is not going to make any difference. Okay, but really it's exciting. What I've made in just 2 months, I don't think I've made that I made that in my previous company, okay, in a year. So this is very, very powerful. All right, now again, we get to earn team bonus from possibly anyone. Okay, and that is exciting. No monthly maintenances, no auto ship required. Okay, so this really is flexible. Online back office to help you track everything. So this is something that you get to see, you get to have, you own, and you can, see every transaction, follow. I mean, this can help you even strategize how you hit their next round. Some people are doing bamboo strategies. Some people are doing all kinds of. It's exciting, okay, when we work together as a team. And then finally, you can have multiple accounts. Okay, so this is powerful. So all the benefits we talked about, if this can make sense to you, this is what we are in for. So at this time, I'm going to take some questions. Come to the end. I think